Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly forecast for June 20th to the 26th. This is for Leo, Sun, and Rising. And if this is your first time to my channel, I use astrology, tarot, and my guides to lead your reading. Now, the reason I use astrology is because astrology and tarot have gone hand in hand for centuries. Now, Leo, real quick, a lot of y'all have been asking about the rising sign. This is for Leo, Sun, and Rising. Every horoscope, every reading is for the Sun and Rising. And the reason why it's important to read your rising, and for those who don't know, it's because the rising is so important. It's the other half of you, okay? It's like if you think about astrology as a jelly donut, your sun is the jelly. The dough is your rising, okay? The two go hand in hand. It's, I read birth charts for, my clients when I do my readings, but you read it by the rising, and the rising, it really is just, it gives all that power to the sun. It's really, really, oof, did you see that? It really is, that's a good sign. It really is important. So I'll probably do a video later on why the rising is so important, but, I did have a new client last week who was just shocked by the fact that she gave me her birth time and everything, and I pulled up her chart, and she was shocked because sometimes, like, if you, Leo, for instance, like if you read your horoscope for, let's say, the week or the month and nothing's clicking and nothing seems like it's right, because it's happening in your rising. All right, so that said, it's always important. I'm not asking you to read like your Venus and your moon and all that other stuff, but the rising really is important. Now, Leo, this week, wow, big week, okay? So we're starting off this week. You already know all the, I put some key alignments in the description, but listen, this week, oh my gosh, we're kicking it off with Mercury, Jupiter, sextile. This is amazing. Mercury, planet of communication, Jupiter, planet of prosperity and growth. Boom. Perfect alignment. If you have to sign a contract, if you need to ask your boss for a raise, if you want to ask that person out on Tinder, do it on Monday. Wow, really, really good energy. Secondly, Tuesday, officially summer. We love that, but longest day of the year. We love that too. You know why? You get a lot more done, all right? Also, on Tuesday, which is a big day, Sun goes into Cancer, all right, Leo? That's a big deal, all right? Finally leaving Gemini, going into Cancer. This Cancer actually for you, Leo, that is your 12th house, all right? So listen, you could be spending a lot of time in your head this week, which is good, thinking about how you want things in your life, especially with Saturn retrograde, as I discussed last week, thinking about the structure of your life, how it is now, how you want it moving forward. But there is a lot, the 12th house rules. That's why we do tarot, to get to the bottom of it, to get a little bit more specific. Last thing I'm going to mention is on Wednesday when Venus goes into Gemini. So that's already, we already have Mercury in Gemini. That's a lot of action in Gemini, all right? So what is that? That is, Gemini is so social, and this is, with Venus in Gemini, Mercury in Gemini, that's all about mental stimulation and socializing and communication. So we really love that. I do not want you to not do it. The theme of the week, in fact, let it be known, okay? The reason why that's the theme of the week is because let it be known, that's active, okay? Let it be known what you want. Let it be known who you are. Let it be known you exist, all right, Leo? Let it be known. This is the perfect week to communicate that to anyone you need to communicate it to. That's it. And I've given your cards a really good shuffle. Let's see what's in store for Leo. June 20th to the, I already forgot, June 20th to the 26th. Now, Leo, I do the traditional Celtic cross spread. It is what my clients prefer. If you want to book a reading with me, you know where to find me. Secondly, oh, wow, I love this, Leo. Oh my goodness. Secondly, if this is your first time to my channel, it would be great if you like and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. Okay, Leo, let's get started. And I pull all the cards to the screen. I love this so much. You got 4 major arcanas in 4 very important places. Let's begin. You started off with the Fool, okay? Leo, there could have been a moment in the recent past where you took a leap of faith and it's worked out for you. And I love that for you. And it's put you in a position where you're probably really happy, okay? Now, the Fool, listen, not even it, look, 0, okay? What does 0 mean? 0 means nothing. What is nothing? Nothing is everything. You have the full abundance of the sun, okay? This is a good card. Now, listen, when I say you could have taken a leap of faith, you can see the young man here standing on the edge of the cliff, no care in the world. Just wherever he goes, all right? But he has full protection here, all right? Listen, this is really good because this is like kind of like maybe there was something that was happening for you, Leah, where you were maybe thinking in a different way, or you're in a job that you were doing for a long time. There was something that you may have wanted to get out of, all right? It could have happened as actually as recent as May with all those eclipses. Wow, that was game-changing. But you really took a leap of faith, and I'm very proud of you for doing that. I'm really proud of you for doing that. And especially, like, listen, the Fool is really strong energy, and it's a lot of newness, all right? A lot of freshness. Now, listen, you did get the 8 of Pentacles, all right? This is your main card. This is sort of like the heart of what's happening this week, okay? This is great, Leo. You're hardworking, all right? And it's all going to pay off in a huge way, okay? So the 8 of Pentacles, you can see the young man here removed himself from the city, working on these coins. He is the most dedicated, the most talented, the most just focused person in the deck. Look at him going to work, hammering away, making sure that he is on the road to building his legacy. You are almost there. You are starting it right now, okay? So this is really good. Whatever, there's, again, a lot of newness, but whatever you're working on, you're doing great. All right, Leo, you're doing a really good job. And I just got the message it could have been a lot of work with yourself, a lot of personal development. That's really good too. And we all need that. We all need those moments, okay, to just relax and think about what we want, where we want to be. This is a big, big month. June is a big month, especially with all those planets. Well, first of all those, Jupiter and Mars in Aries, your ninth house, and mind expansion, a lot of education, a lot of thinking of things in a new way, grasping new knowledge, but also travel. There could be a lot of travel happening as well. But Leo's publishing too. Listen, there could have some of y'all working on books and poems and blogs. That's great. Journalism. Listen, you did get the 5 of Pentacles though. You got the 5 of Pentacles in your challenge area. So what this is saying, it is a gentle reminder that you are on the right path, and you shouldn't feel, if you feel you need help, first of all, know that it's there. You can see these 2 people focused on their plight and sorrow and whatever it is that they're experiencing that's our challenges. You can see they are literally outside of church. All they have to do is look up. That's all they have to do, okay? There's so much support around you. So if you do need help, I want you to look up and I want you to reach out to people because you do have a support system around you, Leo, okay? This is really important for you to know because with all the activity in Gemini, remember, communication, it's really important this week, okay? Don't forget that, all right? Let it be known. Theme of the week now. You are so ready. You know what you want. You are ready to sit in this throne. You can almost taste it. I love that for you. The Emperor is the ruler of the tarot deck. Look at him sitting confidently, happily in his throne, crown for success, long white beard for wisdom, red cloak for passion, the Egyptian Ankh in one hand representing life, globe in the other. He has the world in his hands. He's fully protected with the armor underneath. This is you being the ruler of your destiny, you calling the shots. You want to be in that place of power. Big time. Listen, you got the Wheel of Fortune. This is deep down inside. You're looking for something to push this for you. You have been working so hard. You've been working so hard. It's crazy. Now you're looking for a little bit of luck, okay? It's coming, all right? Listen, the energy that I feel and the messages that I get is that first of all, you're getting it. Secondly, when you are so focused, when you're so determined, the universe pays attention and you get rewarded for it, okay? This is very huge karmic energy around this card, okay? Huge karmic energy around the Wheel of Fortune. You can see the four, I call them creatures, the tarot deck spinning the Wheel of Fortune in your favor toward your destiny. This is all really good, and it is going to bring you to a place where you're going to start seeing things really differently, okay? And that is part of this hard work, okay? Maybe that's something that you need, Leo. Maybe it's like you're working on yourself as well. Maybe you're working so hard on yourself to see things in a different way, all right? And that's really great. This has major spiritual connotations to it, okay? Especially, you can see that he's being hanged down in the form of a cross. But take a good look, all right? I'm sorry. Take a good look. You can see that he's smiling. You can see he has a halo around his head. He put himself there. Nobody put him there but himself, okay? The reason why is because things were not working for him in the way that he wanted to in the past. Sometimes we hit roadblocks. Sometimes we hit this cycle that just goes on and on and on, and you have to stop that cycle to start a new one. And in order to start a new one, you have to look at things in a different way, and that's something that a lot of Leos are working on, okay? And especially with, you know, like I said, with all this activity in Cancer, all right? That's your 12th house and your, all right, subconscious. So this is really good. This is really beautiful. You are getting to where you want to be, Leo. Look at you. I'm like, I love this. Okay, so let's move on to your staff, Leo. Now, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like and subscribe. And oh my goodness, Leo, so excited for you. It would be great if you like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and it really does help my channel grow with the algorithms. You don't even have to do both. You can just do one. You can just like or subscribe, whatever it is. Anyway, Leo, your reading is making me all giddy, and that's why I'm being silly. But listen, you did get the Six of Pentacles, and I love this for you, okay? Now, listen, this is really interesting because when I said earlier, if you need help to reach out, know that you have a huge support system, but these two cards coming up, not only the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, is confirming that. Now, listen, I want to remind you, Leo, that from the beginning of humankind, we traveled in packs, right? We did everything together. It was never I, it was always we. That is how important it is. This is like part of human condition is connecting with others, all right? So I want you to know that and remember it this week, especially with all that activity in Gemini with communication, with socialization, all right? I mean, this is all about, like, think about teamwork and just having those moments of bonding. It really triggers that release in the oxytocin levels, all right? So that is, you know, that pleasure center in our brain. Even like the littlest thing, I mean, people call it the love hormone, or it's known as the love hormone, but even like the littlest thing, like a hug, triggers it. So I really want you see other people here, okay? Now, I really want you to do that this week. I want you to know that it's going to help you. Just being very communicative, letting others into your life, letting them know what you're going through, letting them know what your goals are, letting them know. Remember, let it be known. That is the theme of the week, okay? And so I love this for you in a really big way. You are going to have a moment. There are going to be people entering your life this week. And when I say entering your life, it could be new people, but it could also be people that are, you know, your family or your friends are going to be very helpful, and you're going to appreciate that bonding. You really are going to appreciate that bonding, and it's going to make you feel really balanced, all right? And I think that's something, like, if I were to say something was like missing from your life, it's that it's the balance of that, just the people in your life, not seeing them enough, okay? Now, ooh, gosh, my hands are sliding all over the place today. You got the Empress. I get it. Listen, this is amazing. You want it, all right? This is all about desire. The Empress, listen, yeah, okay. You got the Emperor and the Empress. Leo, this week is going to be very powerful for you. You are going toward exactly what you want. I cannot even begin to say how powerful this week is going to be for you. You got the Emperor and the Empress. The Empress is all about abundance, all about, look at her. Or, sorry, I have the wrong card. Look at her. You can see the symbol of Venus all over. Venus is all about love and power and money and attraction and beauty and the finer things in life. And that is what you're hoping for. And you are going to get it because you also got this star. Okay? Huge Aquarius energy here, but at the end of the day, this is saying whatever, if you've had any hopes or fears in the past, squash it now. Squash it now because the stars are aligning for you. All right? This is all about your hopes and dreams. This is all about your, and there's a lot of like, you know, you gaining this new knowledge, looking at, because it is, I told you the Aquarius card, this, the water bear, right? Knowledge. Now, you gaining this new knowledge, looking at things in a new perspective is going to make everything that you've wanted. You're going to be one step closer to it. And this really, I cannot make it up. This is really great. This is in your final outcome card. Like this, and major arcana. Speaking of major arcana energy, you pulled 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You pulled 6 major, the majority of your spread are major arcanas. And, you know, I think that, listen, I love it, okay? You got the 10. I clarified this star. You got the 10 of swords. Any sort of thing, hard, let's just say any sort of heartbreak, heartache, struggle, challenge, burnout, stress, burden, any of that is coming to an end. You'll never have to experience it again. You're in a good place, Leo. You're in a really good place. I'm very excited for you. This is going to be a very significant week for you, all right? Very significant week. I feel a lot of personal breakthrough here, a lot of personal development. This is for you in terms of getting what you want, starting to build your legacy. All right, Leo, this is amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. I love you, Leo. I will see you next week. And next week is big, all right? So tune in for next week. There's a lot happening, especially that new moon in Cancer. But I will see you next week, Leo. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you tuning in. And thanks for letting me read for you. All right, thanks. Bye, Leo.